Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of We Die Too Much in TGL's Monday Corner, and today we are continuing our third case in Ace Attorney. We're doing the first game, as most of you should be aware of. I do have my voice back now this week, so hopefully we'll have some better voice acting. Not that it was any good before I lost my voice, but should be better than the last 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm just gonna start right away so we can try and finish the third case and give Will Powers his innocence back. Sound right, but that's fine. Anyways, that was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials had to end in 3 days? I feel like in real life this would be like super sketch, but it's cool. It works for games. For this game. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay, let's talk to you for a bit first. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Oh yeah, because she wasn't conscious for this part. I think she would kind of hope that she would be conscious inside her own body when her sister takes over so that she knows what's going on, but unfortunate. Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we had to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Yup, I think so. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP Powers, right. Yeah, we could. We could definitely go talk to him. I think these are the same dialogues, they just don't have the checkmark. Oh well. I'll just checkmark everything. The bellboy's really happy still. Okay, cool. At the movie, he doesn't know which movie. Cool. I think that's it. Press backspace. And move to Will Powers. Hello, Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? I feel like that's his whole personality. Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. So there's not really anything I can do to help. Yeah, because he was asleep for everything. Ha ha ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, let's talk. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? I mean, yeah, I can kind of see that. She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and... And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. You should still tell us. Anything would be helpful. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? He's a creep. Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. What's that supposed to mean, Phoenix? I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Years ago? Ooh. Okay. We might have some leads, we'll see. Guy has seen things. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers, really? Is he frozen because Will Powers keeps looking like he's crying, or like, is there another reason? Well, let's go to the studio. Oh, hey! It's you again. He's so silent today. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful, like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. Eat, die. Phew, she's alive. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. Seems bitter. You not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. How about this director? Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh, that type. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't. You stay, innocent, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper, is that why you're so quiet? Because you're mad at us too? Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright. Can I still steal the donuts regardless? I would love to steal a donut, actually. I'm just not reading stuff that we've read before, but I just wanted to make sure that, like, all the examinations are done properly. Nothing new from what I can see. Alright, let us keep moving. She's so angry. We'll go and play area first, I guess. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. I don't think this is the time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. Hey, but they don't have a producer, or they won't have either a producer or a director, so I don't know if they'll be filming. That's the only thing. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any clues lying around. Yeah! No touching. Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the test solution on the plate changed color alright. The food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Ooh. Cool. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth. Why? Why do you feel bad for Edgeworth? I felt bad for him too. That's what I said in my notification thing.
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Oh my god, that would suck.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
That means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than... victim. So I was right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Can I examine while he's here? He won't stop me, right? Okay, I think I... Okay, no, this is new dialogue.
They've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I'd just kick it off again.
That poor assistant. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah, but different types of it. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Keep on one of the plates minus the steak. Yeah, we saw that before. Well, time to travel in. Is he still in there? Oh no, the assistant's here.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore.
What? Why?
But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1? He stole the Steel Samurai costume too!
What?
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Interesting.
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed a Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its program. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something!
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
What's this?
This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do I, Nick. But funny that I don't either. Oh, okay. There. How's that? And this is, a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Can she do, though?
Right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright, I think we're done here. What I find to be like, or I would kind of look forward to, is if we actually have Ms. Vasquez on trial, I want to see her 180 face. I want to see what she looks like when she's panicked or like cornered. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, Miss Oldbag, I have questions for you.
What? You're still slinging around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
What, you don't like it?
The old wooden bag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! You're starting to throw off at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
Dang. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Of course I do. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
But what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh, she calmed down so fast.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. You silenced that paparazzi? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you had to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Soulbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Soulbag. Here, take this. Photograph?
That's why it was bent. They didn't even put it back in place. Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Ooh, that's dangerous. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Okay, thank you. Thank you, old bag.
Thinking back, Nick, to the day of the murder, Mr. Hammer put on a Steel Samurai costume, and he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
When she makes fun of Nick for like having to like rest, it reminds me of all those like reels where when people say they're born in the 1990s or something, and like the Jurassic Park theme plays, and it's like, wow. Okay, we don't have the card key, so that's a no-go. I guess we move on to the next part, which is Studio 2. Oh, you're here.
Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello!
Oh man, I don't even know how she would have said that. Is she going like H-E-L-L-O by the alphabet, or is she going like hello? Kind of thing, I don't know. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Watching the clouds. All she had to say, apparently. Well, let's initiate the convo.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and...
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. What? Are you doing divination with how the clouds are floating or something? I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really taking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of this deal.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks in me. I know it. I know it.
Oh dear. So Rallo. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. We must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the... by yourselves? Oh dear. Man, so uncooperative. Yeah, we talked about this before. So apparently... this is remembering Cody's photograph. And to think, if he hadn't brought that photograph in...
Don't get out teary-eyed yet.
Okay, that's new dialogue, but I think that's about it. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Can't say that I do. You mean like there's no bones or what? Alright. Okay, on close inspection, it seems like this trailer's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. That's where the gas killed. There are some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh, they're not gonna talk about. Okay, cool. Pillar door. It's unlocked. We go in. I guess that's all we can do right now.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
Guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set cost. I can't believe they spent that much money on those. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter. I believe I'm like $1 for all of these. I don't know if I've told you guys, but like when I was in junior high and we were taking social studies, one of the curriculums talked about Japan, right? And our teacher was showing us this like movie about samurai, just to kind of illustrate the culture behind it. And then there was a scene where I guess some peasant or farmer didn't really show enough respect to the samurai because I guess he didn't bow or he didn't bow low enough. I don't remember. And then like the samurai got pissed at him and like kind of like drew his sword and like just like hacked his head off. And being like a 7th grader, I was so appalled. I was like forever traumatized by like how brutal samurais could be. So I would never have been like a fan or like wanted to watch any of these movies, unlike Maya. Just saying. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. That's where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper scattered around. Okay. Did I present this to her? Not even looking. Where? What? Where did she get? Well... Old bag. Old?
She needs a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Gonna kill her? Right, anyway. Ms. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
The huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? Conversation interest.
Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Oh, she moved. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Perfect! We lured her in! You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blaming Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident!
Everything is just like conjecture. We don't have evidence. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think.
What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose?
That is what I mean.
Why is she sweating now?
Where's your proof?
Can you prove it?
Stink.
Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident?
And I ran him hard, believe you me. The security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see.
She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. He wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is a negative. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys.
Oh my god.
Who are they?
Is Gumshoe still around? Can he help us?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
Sure, you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No! Do I have to restart? Are we dead? Oh yes, Gumshoe! Thank you! Gumshoe, I knew you'd come in! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now!
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court.
Yeah, I want to see her sweat now.
I'll be looking forward to it.
How is she scared of Gumshoe? She has like 4 dudes with her, at least. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run and see each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
Who's at the bottom? And who's at the bottom?
Vasquez.
It did kind of sound like it could be her for sure. One more fight. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. Yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Punny. Very punny. May call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I'm waiting for her 180 panic you think. Will the witness state her name and occupation? She probably won't. Wait, T. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Studio. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Is everyone here in Yes? I dislike needless men. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Poor Edgeworth, man. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Like, he was like a little bit annoying in the first case, but now like every single time I see him, I just feel bad for him. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. Was she serious when she said her fake blood nose? Interesting. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Miss Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van.
There's a van at Studio 2.
I had him take me to that.
I thought it might be risky to walk, but with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay, let's just press everything. So she has forced to answer. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And when exactly was that? I forgot. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
Means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
You have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else?
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. But I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
We had that thing. I know that there's no bones. Okay, well this one has bones, so maybe he'll be like, oh, yours doesn't have bones, ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh, that's her face. Okay, interesting. Ms. Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, you ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. Here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. Oh, Edgewater, poor guy. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume was quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. A photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spirit in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I'll have to penalize you. Oh, dang, okay. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? Samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Oh, order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Yeah, she's not... He's trying to help her and he's like, about having it.
Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
You pushed him. Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. But order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way that he caused another man to die. Edgeworth seems so shocked. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that the Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1, returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Jack Hammer had been pushed off the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried her body. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate. Hold on, Wright? Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Isn't he at her beck and call, so I feel like, yes? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Of course, Sal Manila has to be have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez? Shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So silent. So what happens next? Don't. Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. But wait, so you mean... B. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! This is so awkward. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Erk, what do I do now? Do this. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far only to fail. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Wow, this judge is like so lenient sometimes. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify at the court concerning this matter. Nick? Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? Probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceeding. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes. Where were the other employees when you got to this? They weren't there yet. Well, you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not say just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costume? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. But boy? The witness will continue her testimony. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. What? There was a dead body lying in front of him. Yet you expect him to be calm? It certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Mrs. Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the... Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Yeah, like kinda like here. Alright.
Hey Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? Said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right. Steel samurai. The detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. He seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, me, the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of humor. I don't think there's anything there I can use. Why? Why did you ask to be left out? You asked to be left out? It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Covered it up for you. Must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone that didn't require questions. Scripting your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? It was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Objection! Thank you, Edgeworth. Because I was gonna say something too. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal because she knew that there would be a murder. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. I knew it. Thank you, Edgeworth. Thank you. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. He's probably annoyed at her too. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I believe Edgeworth is helping. So the prosecution isn't the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no... Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action sequence. I left him behind. I had to find something to peg this on her here, or everything done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. We had to find something to peg this on her here, or I think we'll voice it. Okay. Wait, why did she say Hammer was injured? Wasn't it Powers that was injured? Is there something to show? Could this be it, maybe? Because this would be... You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? I'm glad this photo was good. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in a Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order. Witness. You refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive in this murder. I'm pretty sure it's this one. This is my proof. This is a photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. E. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day. Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, and yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive from... Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's... Wonder what his motive actually is. This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer? I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. Really? Okay, I'll try again. Nick, so close! Think this one through, please! That's right, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez... Well, okay, I don't have any. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Oh, okay. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, nice. Oh, can't smoke anymore. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes.
I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammeros was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No!
What, is that her lover or something?
Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Wright. I lose.
Sir Edgeworth? Where's Steve Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Sir Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Just glad you're okay. Yes, but... sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Yeah. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? You guys know why? I know why. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... maybe? Guess you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain's boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I'm missing the... Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man. It's all bloody, dude. Is something wrong?
No! Of course not! Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. This is so awkward. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Bro, whatever you're feeling, it's not our responsibility. Mr. Wright, was that your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Are we gonna have like a flashback case 4 or something? So the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. It went back to making kids shows again. Oh, Pink Princess? Oh my god.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
Let's buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Isn't? Okay. If he is in that costume, oh man. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. That's so awkward. Ooh, see, it's free. There's a parrot here. That's kind of cute. I think we might have time for day 1 of the next trial if you guys want to try it out. Wow, this is not sketchy. About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've heard? But now, perfect opportunity is presented. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, filthy animal. Joking. What is happening? What? No. No. Okay, it's kind of cool.
Hey, Nick! You know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to prove the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea!
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. One is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proves to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick? The water pressure is kind of low in that shower.
Want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
I don't know if the firefighters will want to do that. Apparently Faeblood is no aid in depicting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? Body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Just inside the police department revealed the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Throwing it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Yipes! But Maya!
The firemen yelled at me when I called them.
I knew they wouldn't do it. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick!
Oh, so we're representing him this time. Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall.
Oh, okay. Alright, Maya. Any new... Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the jar just right. Wow, the bellboy is really happy, and he was right about the hotel being successful after that. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Mia's favorite plant, his name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Oh, that's good. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Dang, that's hilarious. Okay, anyways, let's talk to Edgeworth.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
Guess it comes with the territory.
Not sure if it's something we should mention to...
Ah! You look so angry. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, would we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into... Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hope you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're going to help you, that's what!
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. Your luck's bound to run out sometime. You need real skill, right? Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
Oh, thank you, Dino. The murder took place at the Cord Lake, correct? Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices, courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell.
Sir Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. That's kind of cute.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? I'm just gonna examine the court like this in case like there's any... Okay, that's... How about you? He hasn't moved an inch. Edward's... I mean, that's what it says for everyone, so that doesn't really... Wow. Pretty cold.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gore Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir.
Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Aw, he likes Edgeworth.
Yes, sir. He was kind of scary today.
Hurts. Ah! Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Thinking of Hairy Butts, oh no. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Is it because I'm helping Edgeworth? Bring it.
Seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh? You don't say. Detective Gumshoe? You know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gore Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. Witness?
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Here's what that witness says.
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
No.
For all the hell Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take it.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. You guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
It's Christmas today. I've forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Okay. The winter's chill from the bare leaf tree today. Sigh, what is it about winter that turns people?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect. Huh? Sign says Gore Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay. I wonder if we can move further in. Yeah, looks like there's none. I wonder if he'll talk to us again. Wonder where we can. Huh. What do you think about it? I don't know. Oh, thank you. I will hydrate. I kind of wish I could like step in further. Hi, Dino. May or may not be some. That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. Oh, really? Okay, Can I show it to you then? Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Haha. Good one, right? Not that hard up. No. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt. Never. What? My case isn't near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurs to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Can I try to convince you? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Sir Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. Can we finally, like, investigate the whole thing?
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost your reputation to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a win. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What?
Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. There was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back?
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down to see me anytime.
Ooh. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Yay, finally. No, Nick? I think there's something said for talking.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about giving you it.
Right, now let's get investigating. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake?
Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers though.
Probably not. Hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
A name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times though. Kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope.
Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Hot dog stand is closed. This fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. On up a plastic bed. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. But maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Huh, someone left some poppers here. No, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey Nick, it might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop.
That obvious?
Poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt, huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Okay, cool.
Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained.
Didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right. Okay. We move to the boat dock.
What is this place?
Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business.
We're ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
Oh, boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone. Probably closed because there are some boats floating at the dock. Some of these boats used in the thunder.
Huh? I changed my mind. I don't want to go for a boat ride.
Or a forest off that way. I doubt I'd find it there. Alright, moving.
I get here, Nick. Look! Someone's camping!
My gut's camping scene of a murder.
Nick! They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Food and some magazines on the street. Pretty tough skin to cap this cold. True?
Hey, Nick!
What, don't tell me you're hungry again?
No. I was just wondering why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminum then?
Not having this conversation. That says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. This camera has a mic and some sort of let's take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool! Let's try it out!
Hi, I'm Nick.
Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough.
Hey, I'm Nick!
Huh.
Nick! Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken?
Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to responsive voices.
Well, what then? These things?
Party poppers? Bang.
Well, it responded.
Yeah! Hey you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now! There goes a whole roll of film.
Huh? What? Huh?
Sorry. Sorry's nice, but I don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs?
I'll pay you back.
What were you all thinking sending off a party popper in a place like this?
Well...
What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all think, Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are.
Nick, help!
And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out, Glow. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay for her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll.
Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would do. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Okay. Oh yeah, I can present this. Only thing we have. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. So I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. And no, that's not it at all. We're here investigating the murder that took place here on the lake.
Sounds cool! Why didn't you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You two, you all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard.
Think of it. Maya gets.
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Cap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya.
Cool. Try again.
Yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve?
The man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Oh, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha. Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at County U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, he's a research student at a university, Country U.
So I hear.
So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers.
Falling stars?
It's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. Programs pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera. Neat.
That's cool. Only responds to loud noises like party pop. Cool. I think that's all we can. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Okay, let's go here.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency?
No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay, we'll come back.
You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Wow.
Look like a criminal or something?
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Mama could see you know she'd be crying. Break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. Must be doing image training for interrogation. Ah, that's what he's doing. Interesting. He must be the chief of the detective. He's glued to his computers. What? Poor Lake! Gordy cited! I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the criminal affairs department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Lada? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? Guess it would. Camera. Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. I'll come back now, you hear? Okay. She went inside her SUV. So we should go back later. Okay, I think now we can go to the apartment. Let's go. Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Dr. Gumshoe! Just finished a meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. You know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the one to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Gumshoe?
Jump shoot. Trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that it was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, these two. Trust each other. That's how it works.
Relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And that, you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get the autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Yay! Thank you.
Nick, huh? That photo of the victim? Face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just had this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we'll just go back to the lake then. Oh, there you go.
Hey, y'all! Loda! Wait up a sec, we got bingo.
Bingo?
My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look.
Wait.
See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What?
Are you serious? Of course, how do you forget about that though? Forget? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I reckon I should tell the cops.
I reckon so.
What's that? Now don't you all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm about to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later.
Wait, Loda!
What, can't you all see I'm kind of busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Loda? Don't let it get your skeevies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn.
Wow, she's so excited. I would be like, oh, I don't want to do it.
Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. An expensive looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone in a blue plastic. Like a computer is attached to the camera. I wonder if we'll see her at the police.
The police have given up on their interviewing. Hey! Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
I was thinking that too. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me.
Oh, it was you! Larry!
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs.
Want one?
Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kian's, deserves the best.
Kian's? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance. Okay, I'm gonna call her Kiance. Kiance is a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, "You go, girlfriend, you know? You bought this costume for me." That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. You must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fate. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Hey Larry, there was a murder here last night. Since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. Yusuf Kiante, obviously. He wouldn't have been setting out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just that Kiante's not in town right now. He's in Hawaii on the photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. But, whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? But why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Kianzi's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She's all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. Made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. But that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with the big news. Big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time and trying to be like father. His father? Yeah, Reggie's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth was a prosecuting attorney. What? Reggie's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak, able to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duties to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though? You know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah, it's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? Set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, 1 million? Grow up, Larry. That's about it.
Gumshoe? Sight.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while.
A heart. It has to be.
Probably. Uh-oh. I wonder if we're allowed to move to the question. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something bothering me. Could you show me the autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Nia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Ahem. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. See? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. Murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Or so we think. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. Just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere. Everyone's like, he looks familiar, but we don't remember him. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here, in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? Can you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah. Shall we talk about it? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss to use a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Is that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. That spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The L6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her power to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes. Quite.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? You want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
Interesting.
We should put things on our client table too.
Not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy. I would love candy or gum.
Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging there until recently.
Huh, what happened to it?
Well, he gave it to someone.
I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick.
Yeah. It's all on mahogany desk. Polished.
Hey Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too.
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh?
I meant for me.
You'd better start saving your allowance then. Yeah, that would be a pretty expensive desk.
Well then, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
We don't need them.
Then can we take that wooden bear?
This kind of cute. Alright. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours.
He hasn't found it.
Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it. How about the DL6s? Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you were up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding from you now. Anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer the best of my ability. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond, the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
28?
Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What?
Nick, what does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind of to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you!
Yes. Will you? Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to. Huh. The letter of request. Please give it to the detective. Yay! Well, I guess we should. What's that?
Earthquake! No, it's a big one! Wow! It's calming down. Phew, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes.
We're running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth he's going to anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. Let's give Edgeworth. Okay. Is this guy gonna say anything? Oh no. He's like, still like, whatever. Are you done? Oh yeah. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Here. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start a new one for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I mean, maybe the elevator was crashing down when he was witnessing his dad's murder. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. That's what I'm thinking. And again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Okay, cool. So we're probably gonna stop here just because it is getting late, but I'm kind of happy that we were able to go a little bit further past the 3rd case. Nice. And then next week maybe we can a little bit further in episode 4, which will be really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You wouldn't think that the cases would get more interesting, but I guess Edgeworth is a big part of this one, which I would have assumed would be like the last case, but apparently not. So I'm kind of curious what the last case would kind of be like. Anyways, as for announcements, tomorrow if Dano's free, then she may stream. Same with Pika on Saturday. We just gotta see whether there's announcements or not about it. But other than that, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the cases. It's still pretty interesting so far, so I'm enjoying it myself. But yeah, it is now time to go to sleep. So hope you all have a good rest of the night, good rest of the week. I shall see you all for our next stream. Night, bye.